Hey, what's up, everybody? Let's cue the intro really quick. The B-Tech Reviews intro. I can't believe I paid like $20 for that intro. I got a few other things, but pretty much that was it. I don't think I have anything else that I can really use. Maybe I do. Hold on. Let's take a look here. And again, thanks again for joining in, guys. This is Mike from B-Tech Reviews here. It's a regular, typical, well, I wouldn't say typical, Sunday night stream. What is this? It was kind of a neon, B-Tech neon. Let's find out. And again, if you guys are just joining in, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Say hi again. This just a Sunday night stream. I wanted to continue the B-Tech After Dark series, and this might be my last StreamYard stream, I guess. You know, or as far as me paying for the service StreamYard. Let me know how it looks. By the way, I know it might look a little grainy right now. I don't know why me streaming on Restream looks a little bit better. Let me play this really quick. Oh, I like that. B-Tech Reviews. Okay, I don't know if you guys can still hear me or not. That was pretty cool. All right, looks like we got a few comments here. Looks like we got Alex AT24 in the house. What's going on, man? How's it going, man? Again, I'm just live streaming right now, obviously, right? I just finished watching WWE's Hell in a Cell, and I'm just here at home, man. Again, I'm still recovering from the broken clavicle bone that happened a couple weeks back. I have a doctor visit this coming week, so I'm hoping to hear better news. Maybe I'm hoping that I can come off the sling soon, because I'm kind of getting tired of wearing this every day, but it is what it is. But I'm also streaming on StreamYard right now, by the way. I don't know if you guys know the difference between StreamYard and Restream. Those are two different streaming services that, you know, I've been using, and this is this specific one I actually pay for. Let me go ahead and share this on Twitter, by the way. Also, it looks like we had a few people in the chat, but I guess they took off already. But Alex, if you're still there, smash the like button, because I got no likes so far. Let's make that a little bit smaller. There you go. And thank you for smashing the like button, by the way. Let me go ahead and share this on Twitter really quick. See if anyone wants to hop on. Okay, shared on Twitter. That is done. Okay, here we go. So hopefully everyone's doing good tonight. Again, you know, I finished watching the pay-per-view for WWE. I don't know if anyone watches wrestling here in my tech community space. But, you know, again, you know, for people that watch wrestling, cool. For people that don't watch wrestling, cool. You know, it's been kind of an interesting past couple weeks in the world of wrestling, so to speak. And, you know, I was trying to see if I can get like Mil Hustles in here, because he's a big wrestling fan. But as you know, CM Punk recently won the AEW World Championship this past Sunday at Double or Nothing, and not even a couple days into his title run, the guy got hurt. I don't know exactly how he got hurt, but apparently it's to the point where the guy needs surgery. So he is going to take a hiatus until he's better, right? Which is cool. AEW is going to start this tournament where they're going to basically, I guess, give him, you know, give us an interim champion while CM Punk recovers. And when CM Punk recovers and comes back, then he's going to face whoever the interim champion is, and that person will be the champion for the company. In the meantime, so tonight, WWE's main event was Seth Rollins versus Cody Rhodes. If you guys follow social media, you'll know that Cody Rhodes actually tore his pectoral muscle over the weekend. A lot of people says that it happened at a house show. Some people, WWE was saying that it happened while he was working out. I don't know if that's the case or not, right? Let me see if live chat is enabled, by the way. But yeah, so what happened was he ended up still wrestling the match. I thought the guy was going to go taped up or bandaged up, and nope. He went out there just like a normal person would. You know, he went and took off his robe. Once he took off his robe, he was shirtless, and his pectoral muscle was completely bruised up, like on one side, like pretty much like one side of his breast muscle again tore off the bone apparently, and again, it left him a big bruise, and it was not something. It was really not something that you would want to see, especially you think that WWE with their, I guess their policies as far as look, I got another like nice. WWE as far as what their policies are when it comes to, their wrestlers being injured. I don't know if that's the case anymore. Where hey, I guess this injury really wasn't that bad enough. Me as a fan, and again, let me know how the stream looks, guys. By the way, because again, I'm not seeing anything. I forgot why I was trying to log in here. I want to make sure all my live chat's on, not my top chat. I don't know why sometimes YouTube will, I don't know, YouTube will do stuff on here and it'll just, it'll hide some of the chats, even though some people are not commenting, which is okay. Let me see. I don't know if MTR is still on, but that's okay. Again, there's not going to be a lot of people on tonight. It's Sunday night. People have school tomorrow. People have to go to work. That's okay. But, I just wanted to get on and kind of rant about the pay-per-view. Well, I wouldn't say rant, I would say. And again, if you guys are watching or anyone that decides to join in who wants to make a comment, go ahead. I mean, again, we have Alex Tech. I think he was the only one that was watching. I might have a lurker there in the background. We'll see. I should go post this on Discord, on Magic Tech's Discord. I think he should have like another like Brawler Star. Okay, I know who plays Brawler Stars. No one plays Brawler Stars. There's Genshin Impact. I think he needs to have like a folder or something for people that are content creators that they can go and post their links on the channel. But anyways, or on his Discord, since he has a pretty big community in there. I think he has like 100+ people. But anyways, maybe I should make my own Discord, even though I wouldn't have any followers. I would not have anyone in that channel go by. But anywho, yeah, so the pay-per-view was okay. It started off with the triple threat women's championship match, which was Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch and Asuka Wright, and that was probably the best match of the night. There was a series of matches. Most of the matches were actually Raw matches. I think they only had one SmackDown match in which Michael Cole actually showed up for that match. Pat McAfee was just like, nope, I'm gonna take the day off, right? And I thought that was hilarious that he did that, by the way. But anyways, let's see, should I change the background here? Should I turn my camera off? Should I turn my camera on? There we go, look at that. Okay, I don't know why it does that specifically. The thing is, when it does this, it should show the background. It should show my background. I think that's interesting. But anyways, since I really don't have anyone in the chat here, and since probably no one's gonna watch this either way, and again, hopefully, there's a small replay crew that watches this. Going back to the pay-per-view talk over here, and again, if you guys are joining in, don't forget to smash the like button. I had my camera on, I just turned it off, but again, if you guys don't want to see my pretty face, I'll turn it off. But anyways, going back to the match, Asuka versus Bianca versus Becky Lynch, right? And it was a good match. It was a solid match. I think there was a lot of good spots. There was nothing too crazy in the match. All of the women in the match are very athletic, and they all did a great job. I think Asuka probably didn't get enough credit in the match that she should have, because she is such a good wrestler, and people like, because she's from Japan, and because there's language barrier there. She's one of those wrestlers that can make anyone look good. So anybody that she wrestles, whether it be Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, whoever, Charlotte Flair, it doesn't matter, because she's like the female version equivalent of a Shawn Michaels, or like an AJ Styles, where anyone that they get in the ring with, it's going to look good. But at the same time, they're not focused on her right now. And again, kudos to WWE for at least putting her in the match, because I think originally it was supposed to be Bianca versus Asuka, and then they went ahead and then they just added Becky Lynch at the end, which WWE, I think if they're good at one thing, they're good at making triple threat matches. You know what I mean? Let's see what's going on here. Literally. But hey, guys, it looks like we have a few people in here. Don't forget to say hi. Don't forget to smash the like button, by the way. And again, if you guys want to change the subject, please feel free to comment and say, hey, if you want to talk about smartphones or tech in general, anything like that, go ahead and throw your 2 cents in. Again, the only chat that I've had so far is just from Alex Tech 24. He said, "Hey, what's up?" So, but anyway, going back to the pay-per-view, again, Asuka, again, she ended up getting, she obviously didn't win the match. The person that won the match was Bianca Belair, which again, the match ended kind of in controversy where, Becky Lynch was actually doing her main move to Asuka, and then Bianca Belair just jumped in, threw Becky Lynch out, and then took the pin. She took the pin. Ooh, it looks like there we go. I knew there was a lurker in here somewhere. And again, this might be my last StreamYard stream, Litrizzle, just so you know, because I don't feel like paying $10 a month anymore for this, because Restream is free and it probably gives a little more features than StreamYard does. Now, of course, StreamYard, the only thing that it's kind of worth it for me on my end is that it does save like 50 hours of video, which in this case, like, I'm not really going back and saving any of the footage. If I really wanted to, all I would have to do is just download the videos off YouTube itself. So he's here from Woodman's. I have no clue what a Woodman's is. I think that's a grocery store in your area. I think I remember you talking about it last night. And again, let me know if you guys want me to turn the camera on. I'm here, but either or, don't hesitate to chime in if you want me to send you a link and you want to join in. I don't know if you're doing Instacart right now this late. It's already midnight on your end. Then go ahead and do it, man. Shoot, let's go ahead and go back there. But yeah, just so you guys know, also, let me go ahead and share this page here. I actually created a page here that shares all of my socials. So let's go ahead and do that. But for now, yes, I'm going to actually, probably stop using StreamYard just because, let me see what's going on here. Just because, again, I'm paying $10 a month and I really don't use it. And it's just kind of a waste of money at this point for me. And there's a free version of StreamYard, don't get me wrong. I can just always go back and use the free version of StreamYard. Here we go. So I wanted to share this page, guys. I don't know if you guys have heard of the app called drum.io, right? But this basically just this guy, he's like, I didn't do anything today, even though Sundays are Sundays are the busiest days, and they are the best days to go out and do Instacart and, whatever, DoorDash, whatever you normally do, right? I've been asleep all day. Dang, Litrizzle, sleeping all day. Yeah, I actually fell asleep twice this afternoon. I haven't really done much. I'm probably not going to be able to fall asleep tonight because I really was just in bed or on the couch all day. Yes, I was talking about Hell in a Cell, by the way. So if you want me to go back, again, really, there was only really like 2 matches that were really worthy of talking about, which was the Women's Championship match and, again, the main event, which was Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins. And for me, like, those matches were probably the 2 most, I guess, appealing matches, but none of the other matches really had any type of, I guess, for me, at least, I really didn't care about Bobby Lashley versus Omos, or I didn't care about Happy Corbin versus, Bobby Lashley, even though the Chicago crowd, and by the way, they were in Chicago, they were at the United Center tonight, I believe. So you could have went to that show, actually. Hey, what's up, Amore Love? How's it going, buddy? Thanks again for joining in. I don't know if you guys want me to turn my camera on, by the way. I'm right here. You guys don't want to see this nasty tan of mine. Pretty much, I can kind of go through the card from what I remember. So the Women's Championship match, Bianca Belair retained her championship. We had Bobby Lashley versus Omos, right? Bobby Lashley won that match. It was actually a handicap match. Maybe it depends, I guess. Again, I don't know how much tickets are there. There was no tag team titles matches, and the only mid-card title match I know was Austin Theory versus Mustafa Ali. Finally, Nightbot goes and does their thing, man. Follow me on Twitter. So basically, I have this other. I find, okay. Let me turn off my camera because it says that I'm lagging here. Really quick, hold on 1 second. And I don't want you guys to get all the blurriness over here. But yeah, so I mean, the women's title match happened. The SmackDown Women's Championship, there was no match for that one. Ronda Rousey didn't have a match this evening tonight, so that was a skip. They had the Judgment Day, which is Edge's group, which is Edge, forget the other guy's name, and Rhea Ripley. They fought against AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan. And pretty much on their end, it was a pretty solid match. I think it was a 3 versus 3 match. most of the matches actually went like 10 plus minutes. You know what I mean? Again, the Judgment Day ended up winning that match, which wasn't really too bad of a match. Again, I think I ended up falling asleep during a portion of the pay-per-view just because, or they don't even call them pay-per-views anymore. They call them premium live events, because again, you don't really have to purchase the pay-per-view. You just have to subscribe to Peacock now. So, oh snap, Nightbot over here doing his things. So again, don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button, by the way. But for the most part, it was a solid pay-per-view. I think what made it good was the Chicago crowd itself. The Chicago crowd actually made the matches feel important, even though most of them were just kind of, they were kind of trash, honestly. Like, I mean, again, I didn't really care about Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss, although that was literally the only SmackDown match that they had. All of the other matches were Raw matches, so they might as well just call this the Raw pay-per-view. The next pay-per-view will be Money in the Bank, so hopefully you'll get to see some more SmackDown matches now that Roman Reigns is taking some sort of extended period of time off, which to me makes no sense, right? If you guys are interested, if you guys follow it, Roman Reigns recently won the WWE Championship and is the Universal Champion, so he actually holds both major titles within the company. But I think WWE is hiding something, or I believe that there's something going on with his health again, because he's not doing house shows anymore either, and he's barely showing up to regular on air television. I don't know if he's out doing a movie right now. Maybe for those of you guys who don't know, he has he's had issues with leukemia in the past, by the way, and I know he's faced it more than once, I think. So I don't know if there's an issue there. But anyways, I don't know if Latrizzle's still there. I know Amore Love is probably still there, maybe. But yeah, I made this little website, which is called like a drum.io, I think. It's kind of like a link tree, and it's I kept seeing ads for it on like Instagram or whatever, because I guess they make theirs look a little bit better than I guess Linktree, I get, even though Linktree is really not bad either. I'm sure they finally went through and features, but I just went ahead and made one, and I threw in my main socials, which is YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, right? So like I'm gonna post this on my Twitter page. I'm gonna probably post this up on my YouTube page as well, and of course it's already up on my Instagram page as well, so that you guys can click. This is free, by the way. I don't know if you want to use this for your social media channels, Mr. Amore, but it's free, buddy. I don't pay for it. It's free. You just have to download the app. And I don't know why I'm lagging. StreamYard, I guess that's the only good thing about StreamYard is it shows you when your connection is good and when it's not. But I don't know why I always have issues with StreamYard. I've never had an issue with Restream though, so that's why I think I'm going to continue just using Restream. And again, I kind of named it in the title of this that this probably is going to be my last. This is most likely going to be my last StreamYard stream, at least for the paid version. I'm no longer going to pay for it because I'm paying $10 a month for this. And again, you have more features on the. By the way, can you guys hear music in the background? By the way, because I thought I had turned on my music, and I don't know if it's playing in the background. Let's see. Can you guys hear any music in the background? Let me know. In fact, let me go to the stream. Let me go to my own stream, because again, they have this thing where I'm trying to play music in the background, and if there's nothing playing, then let's see. They have this thing where I'm trying to play music in the background, and okay, yeah, there's music playing. But for whatever reason, I can't hear the music on my end. I guess maybe my speakers are a little messed up or something like that. Let's see, we got a few extra comments here. Talk more about the link. Okay, so basically, again, the app. Sorry, I got distracted with myself. It's called Drum, and I think you can download it on Android or iOS or whatever, or you can just go to drum.io. Yeah, StreamYard is kind of slow with the comments, by the way. So I think Restream, has that over that. So yeah, I think that's probably, there's a little bit of a delay with StreamYard, and that's probably why a lot of people don't use it anymore. I think Restream works a lot better, and who knows? But yeah, basically this website is called, what I use this for my socials. Let me go back to it really quick. It's called drum.io. So you can either go to that website, drum.io, or you can download the Drum app. And again, you can put together your own little thing where, again, you can post your picture, your title it, and then post your socials. Now there's you can actually do more with this. Like you can actually put like a storefront also as well. And again, like I'm just showing you guys what it looks like on, like, if you guys were to actually click on the link on my end. Maybe one of these days I'll do like an app review on it and be like, okay, hey, here's this and here's that. But anyways, at least Nightbot's doing its thing and saying smash and subscribe. You know what I mean? Let's see. What if I type out? See if that goes through. Because it's like it's a command. So if I type out like a command, Nightbot will go and post something. Now I think it already went and posted. I think I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. There we go. So the donation bin finally popped up. So, and I guess the Trizzles got busy with his Instacart or whatever. He said he was at Woodman's. So, but yeah, man, I mean, again, I just wanted to get on and chat. I think, again, like I'm going to try to be, since I'm home and I'm not doing anything, I'm going to try to be consistently streaming more. Check on the YouTube channel. What do you mean check on the YouTube channel? Oh, okay. Latrell says I'm still here. Okay. I'm going to talk smack. Check on the YouTube channel. Oh, you just got back from Woodman's. Okay. What'd you get to eat tonight, by the way? Oh, okay. My bad. Well, if I click it, nothing's going to happen. It's going to open up another page. If I right click it and then put open link in new window, open link. Okay, hold on. Let's see. See, it doesn't. If I click it, I don't think it's gonna. Oh, you're not gonna see it on this main page because I'm only sharing the tab. I'm not sharing the actual screen right now. So you're not gonna see that. But all of these are like little call to actions, right? So if you hit the Instagram, it'll take you to my Instagram page. Here, let me stop sharing for now. Let's try doing that really quick. Let's try doing that really quick. Let's just try doing like a screen share so you can kind of see an example of this really quick. Clicky. Okay, hold on. Let me at least see. Let me do it a more I love, aka Live by Tech, aka I don't know all your new YouTube names. Let's see. Share screen. Share window. Okay, so we'll share this window, right? At least so you guys can probably see all of my StreamYard stuff going on, right? But again, if I click here. Again, like if I click my Instagram, it's gonna take you to my Instagram page over here, and then again you can see all my Instagram stuff. So that way, again, people can just directly follow you. Now, if I go back and then I click on my Twitter, it'll take you to my Twitter account, right? Where it'll take you to BTech's Twitter page. So again, and the only reason why I made a page like this is so that I can, I guess, get more followers, or so it's easier for people to follow my socials, you know what I mean? Because I think I had like a Google Sites that was in the links of most of my social medias, and I don't think it was very appealing. So again, if I click this, it should take me to my YouTube channel, which here you go, BTech Reviews, where it'll be a live stream. And just so you know, more love, you can become a channel member as well. Just a heads up on that. I know Latrell is a channel member. Thanks again, Latrizzle, for being a channel member. But yeah, pretty much, again, I've been live streaming every day for the past couple of days, actually. So I've been streaming pretty consistently. Really haven't been posting too many tech videos or anything like that. But again, I'm trying to pull an MTR over here with my with my live streaming over here. I guess no, I don't think I can pull 2 videos a day like him, but. Here we go. Let's stop screen sharing already. Can you put more channels? Yeah, you can add more links. So I mean, you don't have to just put one link on there. I'm just saying you can put several links. So that that's just the ones that I put because I only have those are my main ones. But for the most part, yeah, you can literally add a bunch. There's really no limit on what you can do is adding. Like if you have 3 YouTube channels, I think you said you do, right? You can add all of those specific YouTube channels, and it's free. It's just like Linktree, but I think this one has has a much nicer interface as far as like you can customize it a little bit better than Linktree. So yeah, I don't know. I asked MTR and he says he doesn't pay for Linktree, so I don't know if there's like a free version now or something like that. But yeah, drum.io, or again, you can download the Drum app on your phone, and just again, I kept getting the link on Instagram, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check this out, just because, I've been wanting to do one for a while. Yeah, no problem, buddy. I hope it helps your channel out. I hope it really does help. Again, I know that, like you said, there's always been a free version. Okay, so I guess MTR is using the free version. I've never wanted to use a free version, I guess, just because I feel like it, limits you. But like this drum.io app, like it doesn't seem to limit you on a lot of stuff either. So it looks like you can, well, okay, hold on. So many links open over here. I have so many windows open, and redonkulous, guys, redonkulous. Okay, so you pay to make it look nicer and add more features. Okay, all right, well, hey, that sounds good. That makes a lot of sense, actually. So how's everyone doing tonight? How was y'all's day over here? It was very hot today in South Texas. Right now, I don't have my AC on, but I feel like I want to turn it on because it's kind of hot in my house. And my room is like basically it's a garage that was converted into a room. Let's see, oh my gosh. Wow. Sorry, I was reading a meme that my friend had posted on Facebook, and I thought it was pretty funny. Latrizzle says he's not much. He's just chilling and watching you on my PC. Not too bad, buddy. I thought you were out and about. Oh yeah, it's hot everywhere, man. I know More Love is closer to the Houston or Dallas area. I forget. Making videos all day, man. Oh yeah. I mean, hey, you're hustling, buddy. Keep it going, man. Is all I'm gonna say, man. You're living the dream. If you're not having to work a job outside of YouTube, then congrats to you, man. I really hope that that's me one day, right? Where I can, be independent on here and make videos. Hopefully not, have to work a hard lifestyle, I guess, Yeah, I know you're at home, Latrell. I know you're at home. I'm just saying, like, I figured you would be out and about right now, but I guess you're stuck at home with the curfew since you're under 21 over here. LOL. Just kidding. I know you just recently turned 21. But anyways, guys, I guess I just wanted to get on for a little bit, and chit chat with you guys. I don't know how long I want to be on tonight. Let's see if you guys throw in an interesting topic. I'm kind of boring. You guys already know this. You know what I mean? I know that I guess I can mention that like MTR, went to a few places today on his stream. You guys know I like to watch his MT Ride series. Let's see. No, and Kenosha doesn't have a curfew. It's just racing. Oh, okay. But you were in racing, or you're in racing a lot, according to you. So I'm just like, But yeah, I know MTR went to a few places today. Like I know he went to, I think he went to a T-Mobile store today, and I should go and like share his video. I wonder if he would get mad, but I don't think he would. But maybe I should go and share that experience. Maybe not, though. Probably not. I'm too lazy to do a screen share right now. But you guys follow his channel, you know. Okay, we have nothing to do with that, so we're good. Hey, that's all good, man. You gotta take care of your own stuff, man. I mean, I missed the MTR videos today, busy making videos. But hey, man, if you're hustling and bustling, making your own stuff, yeah, no, I don't think he would get mad. I think I would just like to share that. I love it when he goes to like the flea markets and stuff, though. I think those are like my favorite parts of the videos, where he goes out there and he just like, or he'll run into random people and start talking to them about whatever, I think those that makes the videos very fun to watch. So, and he knows what's up. He knows I always tell him like, hey man, like the videos were awesome. So let's see, why would he get mad? LOL, who knows? But anyways, I guess just to kind of recap you on my injury and whatnot, guys. I mean, for the most part, I feel like people are asking me every day, like, oh, how's your arm, or how's your recovery going? I'm like, it's pretty much the same. Like, well, he got another subscriber thanks to me. He better be thanking me later, man, because when he's YouTube famous, don't forget the little people is what I like to say, right? but no, I mean, kudos to him. You know, he's got 40k plus subscribers. I think he's getting close to the 42 mark already. And you know, he puts out 2 streams a day. So I mean, again, like that takes a lot of dedication, just to do that in itself. So you know, I really want to give him props. You know, again, I haven't really been doing much. You know, I really was home all day today. I didn't really get to. I'm really kind of restricted on what I get to do, because again, since my arm is in a sling, I really can't go out and drive places, and I can't go and do things. Damn, that's what's up, buddy. YouTubers connecting other YouTubers. That's what I like to hear, man. I mean, for sure, I'm glad to hear that, because I mean, it's all about, you know, connecting. You know, YouTube, I think, is like all about connecting one person to another, right? You know, you find one channel because, you know, you like another channel, and you know, vice versa. And you know, for people that do collaboration streams and stuff like that, I think that's pretty cool also. You know, for anyone that I've been close to, you know, I'm not close to a lot of people on YouTube, if I can be 100% honest with you, right? You know, I like to stay kind of exclusive to a handful of people, and it's not because I don't want to, you know, reach out and connect to other YouTubers and stuff like that. It's just, you know, even though it may seem that, you know, I'm outgoing and stuff, I'm very introverted in a lot of ways. I don't. There's not a lot of people I trust, I guess, and there's not like I don't know how to explain this. Like you know, I can read people very easily. I don't know if that's a gift or not, right? But you know, you can tell when people have good intentions and when people don't have good intentions. And I'm just not very, I guess, good at opening my doors to, like, you know, be very, I guess, sociable. That's the word I want to use, right? Sociable with a lot of other people. But like you guys saw the other night, like if you missed my live stream yesterday, A More Love, then you want to go check that out. I actually had a new person in my live stream. Her name is Knock, or that's her YouTube channel name. Dang, like I saw you from your SLR camera long ago when I had like 3K subs. Now look, 100K. That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. You know, but you know, that's what happens. You know, that's YouTube growth, man. You know, some people blow up on social media. Some people, you know, they don't. You know, unfortunately, you know, I'm in a different type of niche. You know, I know you have like one of those React video channels, and I'm not too much into those. Like, I think the only one I really like to watch is Graham Stephan's React videos, where he'll go and he'll watch, like, you know, whatever, like, because it pertains to his niche, I guess. It pertains to his money, I guess, niche, where he'll go and watch like people spoil themselves, and he'll just react to it, like, you know, like reacting, a millionaire reacting to someone spending like $20,000 a day and blah blah blah. Oh, okay. Let's see. Friends messaging me right now. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really watch his regular videos anymore. I kind of got tired of watching, I guess. I wouldn't say I got tired of watching him, but I just really haven't been watching his videos as much as of late, or even financial videos. I mean, I still follow like a set of guys like Graham Stephan, Andre Zick. Who else? There's probably a couple more that I can't think of right now. But there's a few other people that, you know, I'll follow on that space, where I'm just like, okay, you know, it's, you know, watching their stuff, seeing how they invest their money and whatnot. You know, I think it's pretty interesting. I think, yeah, it really just depends on the topic. You know what I mean? Like, when there's crucial stuff happening, I think that's when his videos get like the most views, right? But yeah, people do get bored of this stuff. I think I actually enjoy watching the Iced Coffee Hour. But it really just depends on his guests. I mean, I remember he had Doug DeMoro on his channel recently, not too long ago. And if you guys know who Doug DeMoro is, he's like the top like YouTube for car videos, or at least the top YouTuber for cars. You know, I think probably in a close second would be like Donut Media, and then Tyler Hoover from Hoovy's Garage after that. And I think that's something that I've been kind of watching a lot of. Ever since I got into like the whole motorcycle thing, I've been watching like a lot of motorcycle videos. And you know, when you start watching one thing, you know, YouTube will push the algorithm for you to watch other videos like that. So B-Tech After Dark. Okay, hold on. All right, the BTech After Dark series continues. Okay, it said I had 6 people, and now it says I have like 1 person. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard, but yeah. So going back to StreamYard again, I'm probably not going to be using it anymore. I'm going to most likely stick to Restream, just because again it's free, and I just really don't want to. Dang, I got 8 likes at least. All right, hey, looks like I got 8 likes on the stream, even though I got like 1 viewer on there. Latrell, you're the sole viewer on the channel, by the way. Iced Coffee Hour isn't bad though. It really just depends. The episodes are a little bit long, so if you're ever driving around, oh, I'm not a big fan of the Honda Ridgelines, although I think they're like the ugliest trucks that you can drive on the road. Yeah, Restream is a lot better. I think I'm gonna probably stick to Restream, and I'm probably going to turn off my auto pay over here on StreamYard because I really don't use it, and I think the main reason why I wanted to use StreamYard is because I was doing a podcast a while back about wrestling, and I don't know, for those of you who are familiar with that, it's called Armbar, and I stopped doing it already. It's been about a year since I've done Armbar, and I would go live on multiple socials on that. So I would actually do like live on Facebook and on YouTube on that specific channel. And me and my buddies would do it like once a week, and then I was able to share on more than one platform. So I kind of we stopped doing that, and I'm just like that was really mostly the only reason why I wanted to do that. Let's see, you tripping Honda Ridgeline is dope, bro. It looks so bad. Okay, yeah, if that's the one thing that I can complain about it, I've been in a Ridgeline before, so I know, and I hate the looks of the Ridgeline. Like, if I'm gonna get like a smaller compact truck, it's not gonna be a Ridgeline, that's for sure. I'd rather go with like a Ford Ranger or something like that. And I'm pretty sure it's a smooth ride. It's a Honda, man. I mean, my last video was a Toyota truck. Oh yeah, Toyota trucks are always gonna get a lot of views, man. I mean, I have a 3rd gen Toyota 4Runner. I'm sure you follow my Toyota Tech video, or you follow my Toyota Tech channel, right? I recently just got the rear shocks done on that again because the other ones that I purchased blew out. So I ended up having to spend a couple $100s on a nicer pair, I guess. I think I want to get like spacers or something on my truck though, because I think the tires, even though they're not that wide, I want the tires to kind of stick out a little bit. Let's see. It's the smoothest driving truck I've ever been in. It has a lot of practicality of a truck. It has the most things people would need out of a truck. And I'm not saying anything. I just think that they're very ugly. They're not a very appealing truck. And I can tell you right now, it's probably not one of the top selling trucks. Yeah, the New Frontiers, my friend bought one. He bought the Pro. I think he brought like the Pro X series. His is like a dark green, kind of like an army green color. And he's picked me up a couple times in it. And that truck is awesome. I wish he would let me do a video on it, but I don't think he's very private, so he wouldn't let me do a video. Today was a Mustang GT and a Dodge Challenger. Oof, that's a thing, man. Like, I think with the way the economy is, man, like, is it very practical to be driving around a muscle car or a truck nowadays? Like, I don't know how people can. First of all, I don't know how people can afford to buy $50,000 to $75,000 trucks, because that's how much they are. I think if you want to get a cheap truck on the lower spectrum, like just a base model like Ford Ranger is going to cost you like $30,000, and even like base model like Tundras, if you want a full size truck, you're still looking at spending 40 at least in the high 30s, low 40s when it comes to like a full size truck. So let's see. I watched reviews on it, and I was disappointed when I heard reviews say the Frontier is a lot rougher than the original. Well, of course, you have a wider. The truck is a lot wider and a lot longer in length, and although I guess it just depends, because if you're getting like the higher trims, you should have like a much nicer suspension when it comes to that. So that's the only thing about that. The only thing I like about trucks is honestly, like, when you're driving on the roads, like, and you hit a bunch of bumps, you really can't feel them. I feel like the practicality of trucks, they're more comfortable to travel in, opposed to cars, like even like small like cars. I'm not even like vans. Like, I'm not a fan of vans, or I'm not a fan of SUVs really. But trucks, I mean, full body on frame, they are very comfortable to ride in. Well, yeah, of course. Like I said, it's a Honda, man. So we'll see, man. Latrell, you've been doing all this stuff, riding around in Teslas, riding around in Honda Ridgelines, but you're not making any videos, man. I want to start seeing videos on this stuff, man. It doesn't, and again, it doesn't have to be on your main channel. Make another YouTube channel, man. I would like to see a car channel, or post on your the Latrell etc. Channel, man. I'm down to watch stuff like that. I just want to hear your thoughts and opinions, man. Snap. I want to see your videos, man. Let's see. I watch top tier trims, and they're the things that they complained about, like how the Frontier has a lot more wind noise. That could be true. Like my friend hasn't taken me on the highway in his truck, but we drove around our city or whatever, and I didn't have any issues with it. Dude, yeah, RPM on car review channels are high, man. Like and same thing with like anything with wheels, basically. I know the RPM's very high. I think my Toyota Tech channel only has like 150 subscribers, and it's really because I don't post videos on it. My Crypto Tech channel actually has close to 1,000 already. I'm getting close. I'm creeping up on 800 subscribers on that, so I can't wait to monetize that one. I really need to sit down and really start thinking of what videos I can make on that one. Right now, of course, since I'm immobile, I can't really make any videos. It's really difficult for me to make any type of video since I can't really hold the camera like steady. Like I don't have two hands to work, and even if I use like a gimbal or something, or not a gimbal, but like a tripod or something, it's going to be difficult for me to like control a bunch of stuff. So. Boom, there you go. So yeah, most of my Toyota Tech videos though, like most of my like car, I guess, overview videos have over 10,000 views on each of them. So I know that I know that it's there. I know it's just a matter of like getting your hands on a vehicle, or having someone that's close to you let them show you their car, if anything. Like my friend, one of my coworkers recently bought I think it's like an SUV, like a Hyundai Sonata or something like that. It's a brand new 2022. And I actually reviewed his Honda Civic before, and he was like, "Hey, yeah, man, whenever you want to." But like ever since I had the accident, I haven't been able to do anything. So let's see. I'll start off by reviewing the Maxima and the Infiniti Q60, Honda Accord, and then original. Yeah, man, that's a good base. I don't know if you would do that, if you want to do that on your main channel, right? But hey, I mean, what I did was I kind of just separated my tech stuff from my car stuff, and I just went ahead and made like a whole other channel. And the reason why I call it Toyota Tech is because I drive a Toyota also, right? I could have called it Hyundai Tech or whatever, but the fact is, like, the car that the Toyota that I have is 20 years old, and it's still going strong, man. And it's just a nice SUV, that has held up in the last 20 years. It's already 20 years old, so. Not a fan of Civics, would just make a new channel. Yeah, man. And again, let me know if you do, man. I'll definitely support, your channel on that, man. And definitely going to subscribe and smash the like button. That's for sure. Let's see. I have a car show this weekend to promote channel and get more car videos. And yeah, you should pull like an MTR and make like a business card of his like channel, man. This guy literally like has a card based for his channel with like all his social links and everything like that. And I love it. I think that's a good idea. I think I used to have something like that. Okay, my friend's sending me links here. Looks like we got a few viewers here. I don't know what I would name mine. I don't know, man. I mean, get creative. It doesn't have to be something too crazy. I mean, you want to make sure you don't copy, other channels, right? But like, I know you like Nissans, right? Like I'm sure I'm sure you've heard of Nismo. Which is like their racing development, I guess their racing development portion of their car company, right? So you can maybe call yourself like Nismo Boy or something like that, like just to be stupid. I would do something like that. Like my dad drives a Nissan Pathfinder, and he drives a Nissan Cube. So like, I think, let's see. I have one A car. Nice. Okay. Yeah, no, you definitely don't have to do that, man. But just keep in mind, I mean, you're a YouTuber, so just make sure you're putting good titles on the videos and making good thumbnails, and people will go to your channel, man. They'll subscribe, believe me. Even like the scooter videos, I think I put one of my scooters on my Toyota Tech channel, and it got a pretty good amount of views. It got like 100 views. So I was gonna make a video on my the electric scooter that I had the accident on my Toyota Tech channel, but I never got a chance to because of the accident. So maybe I'll make another video about that and talk about it on the channel, just so that my 150 viewers can watch the channel, right? See what's up, see what's going on with that. And you don't have to, definitely. You don't have to name your channel off a car brand, but again, because you're into Nissans, I mean, for me, because I guess I'm so like into Toyotas, like I'm a huge fan of Toyota, man, honestly. Like, I feel like aside from Tesla, they're like the #1 car maker, and because of their reliability, man, you can buy a Tesla or you can buy a Toyota from like 30 years ago and it's still gonna run just fine, man. Like, I think that's why I like Toyota so much, is the reliability of Toyotas. They're just built so good. And even their Lexus brand, even their Lexus brand of the car company. And check this out, guys. I found this out earlier watching it on TikTok, but I don't know if you guys remember Chevy, right? Chevy had a brand, like a side brand called Geo. So I don't know if you guys remember those Geo cars, like the Geo Tracker and the Geo Prism. So I recently, someone posted a video saying that, and I don't know if this is true or not, don't quote me on this, right? But saying that Toyota and like some of the Japanese car companies actually made these cars. So I was like, man, no wonder I still see like these little Geos and like these little Geo Trackers on the road, because Toyota made them, and because Toyota made them, they're still so reliable. So let's see. I'm a Nissan guy, but I give all car brands a chance. I think probably the car brand that gets the most hate is probably Ford, honestly. But I guess with the way the economy is nowadays, like a lot of people are steering more towards the electric. And if you guys watch like car review channels, you're seeing a lot more electric stuff go on there, or hybrids, or just anything in that. Oh man, gee, I've never had one, but my neighbors had one, I think, and it makes me kind of want to buy like a cheap junker one, just to kind of see how it is, man, because you could probably find one for like probably like $1,000 probably, if you're like in the right area and you know what you're doing, and as long as you know what to look for as far as the car running and whatnot. But that's the thing, like I can't afford to be buying all these cars, obviously, right? Of course I could afford to buy an electric scooter that I wrecked on, but I can't afford to buy a $2,000 car. That's kind of stupid. But let's see. I feel like the F-150 Lightning is the best electric truck right now. Yeah, you're probably right about that. And here's one rumor that I heard, and I don't know if this is true. Again, I saw this on the TFL channel. If you guys are not familiar with that, that's another car review channel. It's called the Fast Lane. TFL stands for the Fast Lane, but they actually posted something saying that all of Ford's electric videos are actually going to be sold online only. So you will not be able to go to a dealership and purchase the vehicle. You're not going to be able to go and buy a used one at the dealership or anything like that. You know what I mean? Let's see. I used to race all the time, and I lost all the time way back in the day. I believe you would lose in a Geo Prism, like that's like a 3-cylinder car probably. Of course you would lose all the time. So I mean, for me, I have never, besides my Toyota 4Runner, which again I've had that for a good 2-3 years already. I have never owned a vehicle besides that was more than 4 cylinders. So, and I should do like a vehicle history for me, just to kind of show you guys and talk to you guys. Ooh, I'm taking off my sling, by the way. I've had this thing on all day, so it's time for it to finally come off. I'm tired of wearing this thing. It was starting to hurt my back, by the way. I hope I'm not getting it dirty. But yeah, I think, there's car companies that, unfortunately after the crash back in 2008, 2009, shut down, like Saturn, like GM had like a lot of sub branches of cars, companies that just they don't do anymore. They don't make these vehicles anymore. So like brands like Suzuki, for instance, which I'm a big fan of a car, of this car called the Suzuki Jimny, and it's like a little 4x4 off-road vehicle. but I have seen them. They're not sold in America. They're only sold in Mexico and like other I guess countries. But I have seen them down here where I live because I live right next to the border. So people are buying them and then they're bringing them into the States. So I'm wondering if I can get my hands on one of those. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, that's true. Ford can't stop people from selling their or trading in their vehicles. So that's very true on that also. Let's see, gas cars will still be at dealerships, and that's the thing, man. Like, I mean, if you go to a Ford dealership, you know, you're not gonna go to buy a car there. That's for sure. I mean, really, what besides the Mustang and their F-150, like what vehicle does Ford have that's appealing? They don't really sell any type of like sporty hatchbacks or sporty like coupes anymore. They don't sell the Taurus anymore. You know, they barely sell the Ford Fusion, I think, still, right? Yeah, the Ford Fusion. But really, who wants to buy a Ford Fusion? Who's telling themselves like, oh, I want to go and buy a Ford Fusion? No, you don't want to, because they're not very good looking cars. You want to go and get yourself like a Nissan Maxima or a freaking even like the decked out Sentras look nice. You know what I mean? Or even like, I don't know, like, you know, I know that the Toyota Corolla GR 86 is going to come out. You know what I mean? Like those are nice looking little cars. I guess everyone in Kenosha are big Ford fans, I guess, over there. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, you see a lot of them, right? I'm not a fan of them though, but I guess some people like live by Ford, you know, but it's not like, you know, I mean, people are going to have their favorite brands of cars, whether it be Chevy, Toyota, you know, Lexus, you know, whatever, GMC, you know, it's a lot, you know, a lot of these car companies own different branches. Like GMC is Chevy, right? You know, just like Toyota is Lexus. And again, just like, okay, I was going to say Mitsubishi is owned by, I think Mitsubishi is actually owned by Dodge. So like Dodge, you know, you have the Dodge and Chrysler, right? You know, a lot of these companies are just the same company, you know, it's, okay, whoa, what's happening? Okay, sorry, I was scrolling through the comments there. People love their cars here, that's for sure. Here in their 1980s cars and such like that. Yeah, I think, you know, it's a testament if someone owns a car for that long and has had a car since like the 80s or even early 90s. I mean, you know, that first of all, they love the car, right? But they also love the way it was designed, the way it looked. And if some people just don't want to buy cars. Some people just want to take care of what they have, and you know, they don't want to waste money on a car because that's just another $300 to $500 a month payment depending on what you buy. Like man, like some people's car payments are more expensive now than a house mortgage for some people. You know what I mean? I think that's pretty crazy. Like, I see a lot of cars from the 50s, ones that, oh yeah, I haven't been to a car show in a while, but I really want to go to one. The money on YouTube is with the Chevy, the RPM is like $50. For Ford is low, like 30. Yeah, that's not too bad. And that's the thing, like, you know, aside from like the new Corvette and maybe the Camaro, like, you know, their Silverados are nice, you know, like, I mean, their trucks have gotten better. I think the only thing that I really like from like the Chevy side is like the little Chevy Colorado, the ZR2 one. I think I really like that little truck. I've seen it on the road and I'm like, man, like I would drive that truck like crazy. Like I would take it to the beach. I would take it off-roading. You know, I'm not a camper, but vehicles like that make you want to, you know, go out and travel and do things. And, you know, I think that's one of the reasons why I bought my Toyota 4Runner a couple of years back. And I've gone to the beach a couple of times with it and I've taken it off-roading. Ever since the pandemic, though, it's really kind of slowed down for me, right? I really haven't been able to go out and do a lot of stuff like that. So I've been kind of just trying to, you know, stay in and not spend a lot of money, especially with gas prices right now. I don't know how much gas prices are where you guys are, but gas prices here are getting close to that $5 a gallon mark. I know it's already $5 to $6 in some areas of the country already. So I think it's pretty crazy, and that's a thing. Like, you know, the prices of vehicles are not going down, so it's like neither is gas. Let's see, lots of car shows downtown, and for some reason the Wendy's parking lot near me, out of all places. Yeah, you know, some people will make little car clubs, man, and they'll do like weekly like little meetups where you know, they'll go and they'll park their cars like at a local restaurant, you know, just to hang out and just to chat, you know, and just to show off their vehicles. You know, there's a few they do that down here where I live. Also, they like go park in front of like Barnes and Nobles. They have what's called like a cruise night where you'll go and like hang out with your car crew buddies or whatever, or you can just hang out. And those guys, of course, they'll want to go and race and show off their cars and whatnot. You just got to be careful, right? But like, I think it's interesting. I think the community around cars, is pretty crazy. Just like a tech, you know what I mean? Just like anything else, you're gonna have a fan base when it comes to a lot of stuff. And me, I've always loved cars. Like I've always loved vehicles. Just that they're expensive, man. See, I want to take the Ridgeline off-roading to see what it's capable. If it's got 4x4, if you have all-wheel drive on that, man, go for it, man. I mean, I don't know if there's any like little off-road spots out there in Kenosha, right? Oh man, $80 to fill up. Yeah, I think with my little 4-cylinder car right now, from my 4Runner would probably cost about like 80 to 100 to fill up because it's a 16-gallon tank. My little Hyundai Veloster probably would be close to the $50 range to fill up, probably, because it's a 12-gallon tank. So Latrizzle says we're over $5 a gallon over here and $6 for premium. Yep. Who wants to get premium? I feel bad for people that do have to pay for premium because some cars only take premium fuel. So let's see. We need to buy the cheapest. We used to be the cheapest around, and now we jumped up to $1 less than a month. Yeah, that's crazy. The fact that like most of us have gone up like $1, almost $1.50. I think it was like $3.50 like not even a month ago, and now it's about $5. So there's no off-roading in Kenosha unless you want to drive through the constructions, but we have it in Kenosha County. Yeah, you just got to look it up, man. And like, maybe just Google like off-road, whatever. Like there's one probably about 20 miles outside of town from where I live, and you pay $20 and the guy will this guy owns like maybe like 10 or 15 acres of land where you can just go and like off-road at their place. So, and they're only open on the weekends though, but like if you have ATVs or like dirt bikes or 4x4 vehicles, I've taken my truck out there, and the crappy part is I didn't film any of it. Like I went out there with my dad and my brother-in-law, and I did not film any of that with my 4Runner. I took a few videos or like Instagram little videos that I posted up, but nothing really too crazy. So let's see. The Maxima takes premium preferably, but you can put regular. The gas cap literally says use premium for maximum performance. It's not required. Yeah, for most of these vehicles, you really, I mean, if you want to get more horsepower out of the vehicle, of course it's gonna say that, because the fuel burns a lot more efficiently and it's cleaner for your engines. So the combustion of it burns at a higher rate also. But that's the thing, like premium gas is going to cost you a premium set of money over there. I do love my 4Runner, man, honestly. Like, and I don't know if you guys ever remember the story on how I actually got that. So my brother-in-law at the time was actually looking for a before I get off here, because I'm going to be getting off already. I think a More Love Priority took off already. It says I only have one viewer here. But my brother-in-law was actually the original owner of that. So what happened was I was helping him. I was just like, I would get on Facebook Marketplace. Again, this is back in like 2018 or 2019. I want to say it was before the pandemic. It was the year before the pandemic. Maybe the year before. I think it was 2018. But anyways, I ended up buying. Okay, so I ended up seeing it on Facebook. I would like look for my brother-in-law is a big Toyota fan. He loves Toyotas. He drives the 2021 Toyota 4Runner TRD off-road. So this one, when I showed it to him, I had just sent him the link. I found it on the Facebook Marketplace. So the guy that brought it, that was selling it, he was asking originally, I think like $3,500 for it. He posted on the Marketplace, but the thing about it is, like, he posted pictures, but the pictures were kind of dark and grainy. But when I looked on the inside, I noticed that it had a 4x4 shifter. And I was like, oh, that's one thing that my brother-in-law wanted, was that he wanted a 4x4 vehicle, even if it was used. So I was like, hey, like, let's go check this out. So one of the weekends that I was off, me and my dad, we went and we drove out there a town over to go check out the truck. I got a hold of the guy and said, hey, if you're available, we're down to go look at the car. So he's like, yeah, I'm off today. Come check it out. I was like, okay. So we go out there and, we look at it. So first of all, again, the Latrell knows this already, but for those of you who don't, the truck originally came from Illinois, not Illinois, Illinois. by the way. So the guy, I think it was originally a one owner vehicle, and they had it for a good like 15, 16 years. It was his aunt's 4Runner. It was garage kept. Body wise, it was immaculate. Unfortunately, the only thing about it is the underbody, because it was from Illinois, you were seeing a lot of rust on the frame, right? So I think that my brother-in-law ended up haggling the guy down, and he ended up purchasing it for like maybe about $2,200. Oh, you didn't know that? Okay. So yeah, that my Toyota 4Runner is actually coming out there from your area, buddy. But anyway, so he bought it, and then he had it for maybe a good like couple weeks, but he kind of got scared off because he was inspecting the vehicle more and more, and he was like, oh man, like I'm kind of paranoid because I'm seeing a lot of frame rust, even though it wasn't like too crazy. Like he didn't, it was more for safety reasons, right? So he was like, I think I'm gonna end up selling it. So I told my dad, well, I was like, hey, if he doesn't want it, maybe we should take it off his hands, because I told him like, hey, we can take this to the beach, and we can, take this off-roading. I mean, it's a cheap vehicle, right? And we're going to trash it either way. We're going to make use of it. So, I do not know. I know it's on the title somewhere. I can probably double check it one of these days. I have the title sitting around somewhere. I'll probably message you that information a little bit later. But yeah, so pretty much my brother-in-law was afraid of the rust. So my dad, ended up fronting me the money to give it to my brother-in-law so that we can take the truck for ourselves. You know what I mean? I guess, even though it's technically in my name, my dad did put down a lot of the money for that, even though my dad already had his vehicles. My dad already had 3 cars at the time. So my dad had 3 cars. We brought that other car home. So that put us to like 7 cars sitting in front of my house. Later on, my dad did sell his truck, though, because he had a truck that he was never using. So we have 2 SUVs in front of our house, including a Nissan Cube, a Nissan Kicks, and then my little black car. So we actually have 6 cars sitting in front of my house right now. In fact, one of these days I might do a review video on his Cube, just because I think the Cube is such an interesting car, and they don't make them anymore. So I think one of these days, once my arm's a little bit better and I can get out and make drive around and use both of my arms, I'm gonna go out and ask my dad, hey, can I do a review video on your Nissan Cube? You know what I mean? Just for the heck of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, a lot of people hated the Cubes, but the design of that car, it's pretty interesting. Like, the inside is actually very roomy, and the transmission on it, it's very smooth, surprisingly. I've driven it like a lot, over the past couple. He bought it brand new back whenever the hell they had them, and like literally like a couple years after he bought it, they stopped making them. So, but anywho, guys, I think I'm gonna get off already. I mean, it looks like I only had a few viewers tonight, and again, thanks y'all for joining in on the chat. My voice is starting to crack a little bit, and it's getting close to that 1 a.m. time frame over here on the Central Coast. Again, I really appreciate y'all being here. Hopefully we get a few people watching on the replay and saying hi and whatnot. But again, guys, this will probably be my last StreamYard stream, so don't forget to smash the like button. Let's see. Nissan gets Magic Tech was asleep. Oh wow, MTR finally shows up. You're always asleep. Hey man, that's good though. I mean, you got a lot of stuff going on, Magic. You got your kid, you got your own YouTube stuff to worry about, and of course, just, you're a busy guy, man. So no worries, man. I wasn't planning to send you the link just because I knew it was already late, and I was like, I don't want to bug this guy. So, let's see. Before we get off here, I guess let's see. Latrell says Nissan gets a lot of flack because of the transmissions, because of the Altima. Not just the Altima. I remember my dad bought his Pathfinder, and after having it like a year, even though it was used, like one of the first things he had to get fixed on it was his transmission. Nissan and other YouTubers like that are mechanics and whatnot will swear by this. Nissan makes the worst transmissions out of like all of the car companies. I googled off-roading in Kenosha County, but it's like 40 minutes away. Hey man, it might be worth the trip though, man. If as long as you're not. The thing about off-roading is, man, you need to have like a backup spotter with some like towing gear just in case you get stuck somewhere, because if you get stranded, or if your truck gets stuck in like a little area where you can get stuck, whether it be like because of rain or mud or whatever like that, you want to have like a recovery vehicle. That way they can help you like get out of the situation. So So if you ever do go off-roading, like, you know, if I was out there, I would tag along with you in my truck, man, just for the heck of it. And I would go out there. But yeah, guys, anywho, before I lose my voice over here, I really appreciate y'all being here tonight. Don't worry, tomorrow there will probably be another B-Tech After Dark. You know, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if the series continues. And I continue doing late night streams over here. But again, I really appreciate y'all being here. Get some rest. Go make those edits some more love. And yeah, take your friend that has the Dodge Ram out there, man, and just tell them, hey, man, I want to go out and off road and have fun. Maybe document a little bit of that and just check it out. But guys, thanks again for watching. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you soon.